Hello everyone and welcome to this live session. I'm just going to leave a comment here so you know what it's all about. Welcome to this live session again. My name is Lena and I'm the community manager for Stays here at nomads.co. Today in this live session I'm going to interview one of our stays. The name is Homeoffice Madeira and they're located on the beautiful island Madeira. And yeah, I'm very happy to have them join me today. We're going to meet Claudia, the owner of the place, and some of her colleagues. We will find out what they are going to tell us. And yeah, I'm very happy that they will introduce a stay to us. And we're doing weekly live videos like this here on our channel. So stay tuned, follow us. And now you're going to meet Homeoffice Madeira. Let's invite them to this live. Hi guys.
Hi there, hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you, yes. I don't know about the others, can you hear?
We're not that.
Okay, so maybe
can
you can
see you.
introduce everyone sitting there.
Yes, I can. Would you like me to start?
Yes, please. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'll start off with myself. Okay, my name is Claudia. I am the owner of the villa where we're currently hosting the co-working.
Mm-hmm.
And to my right, I have Fabian. He's the administrator and he runs Homeoffice Madeira with me. And then behind me, I have Kirsten, which is the soul of the home office. She keeps the place going and making sure everything runs smoothly. So basically, it's the three of us. We have other team members, but they're out on the field.
Ah, cool. So maybe introduce your stay to us as well. What is Homeoffice Madeira?
Okay, the concept has been around for a while. It was something that we initially started officially around about December.
Mm-hmm.
Fabian approached me around about August. He stayed here with me for about 2 weeks, I think it was. And he brought a whole group of people. They came here to do a hiking trip. And then we pretty much clicked, from the beginning. And then he flew back home and he came back again. And then he decided that it was an excellent venue to launch a home office, a co-working venue. And we discussed it and his plan that he had and my concept of it. We combined it together and we started it off around about January or so officially. And then from there, things just haven't stopped. We've had a lot of interest. They've been excellent, doing the marketing and promoting. And then basically, that's how it's gone. It's just word of mouth and things just spread.
So when Fabian came there for the first time, what has it been? Just a stay or just a house that you used for private reasons?
This is quite a pretty big house, okay, and it's been used for the last 2 years as a retreat venue.
Mm-hmm.
So people would host retreats, yoga, and all wellness retreats. I did a few myself. So it's always had people around and obviously nature-loving people. Mm-hmm. And then Fabian came and I think he fell in love with the place.
Of course.
And Kiki came and she fell in love with it. And we've been here since.
Okay, so that's something that happens to everyone coming there, apparently.
It does, absolutely. We have returning people. It's just constant.
Yeah.
So it's great.
And maybe describe your facilities. So you said it's a very big house. So
yeah,
what's there?
Okay, when I say it's big, for a house, it is big. We have 7 bedrooms. Mm-hmm. All right. And in the last couple of months, we've done major improvements to accommodate the co-working groups. We've created a separate space for the home office. We have an excellent and an open plan communal area where they socialize, and if they want to work there, they can. The rooms themselves are pretty big. Each room has its own table, workstation. So if they want privacy, they have that. The outdoors, we have an enormous garden with a lot of working space. It's just endless.
Cool.
You can have a house with 12 people, 8 people. Everyone has space to operate, and it's just convenient. And it's pretty much away from the city centre, which is quite a buzz. But we're also just minutes away from the city centre.
Yeah.
With a car drive, 20 minutes, you're in town. So it's pretty much a nice, relaxed atmosphere.
Yeah. So you have rooms where people can be on their own, where they can enjoy their privacy, and then you also have these community areas where they can work together and
Absolutely.
play together. And how many people can you accommodate at the same time?
We can accommodate, if we occupy all the rooms, we can accommodate about 12 people, easily 12 people,
Cool.
comfortably. But we normally range around about 8 to 10 people sometimes, because we don't want to have too much of a big group, just to give people a bit of privacy as well. So it's not a big enterprise, but it's a comfortable enterprise.
Great. And you said you're not doing it for a long time yet, but there are already so many people coming there and enjoying it. What are the people like that come to your place? Like,
Fabian interacts more with them and Kirsten. I come in the morning and just, make sure things are running smoothly, but they are the hands on the ground people. But
Sure.
So the people are very friendly, interactive, very sociable. It's a very family-orientated community. As strange as it sounds, a person arrives there within a day. Second day, they feel at home already.
Cool.
It's just a nice atmosphere.
Yeah.
So, and we've only had good feedback. We've had no bad feedback.
Not yet.
Not yet, and we won't have.
And do you already have a lot of digital nomads? Are like the people using the working spaces a lot?
Yes, we do. We do also have, because of the COVID situation, and as you know, a lot of the companies had the people working from home. And then those people, many of them actually joined us here on the island. And we've had people stay here for 2-3 months, some even longer. So digital nomads we've had as well. We do have them. There's always inquiries.
Yeah.
So we're open to everything,
Yeah, so you are very pet friendly. So pets
Yes, we
are
are.
like you, right?
We have our mascot.
You have your mascot? Introduce your mascot. Who's that?
He's not here. He's wandering around in the garden. But it was a stray dog, a little puppy that landed up here about 4 years ago. And he's now loved and adored by everybody. And and his name's Lotus.
Nice.
So he pretty much is always around. Very spoiled.
Well, there's always people telling him, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and who else is working there with you?
We have, this is a family-run estate. So I own it. I have my dad that's on board, and he does all the garden maintenance. And then I have my brother that's just joined us, and he does all the maintenance work on the building. So we're pretty much a family-orientated community, and Fabian's now part of the family and Kirsten. So yeah, we're just one big happy group.
And where are you from? Are you originally from Madeira?
No, I'm not. I'm originally South African. I've been here 23 years.
Wow.
I landed here and decided to never go back. So we pretty much fell in love with the place. Yeah.
You came here. You came to Madeira for vacation?
I still have family and we used to visit them once in a while. But it was a vacation, but then it became a stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Same thing that happened to Fabian.
Same thing that happened to Fabian. Yeah, same thing that happened to Fabian.
He came there for vacation as well?
Absolutely.
And Kiki as well?
And Kiki as well. And Kiki's come and gone and come back again. Obviously, she had her own things to sort out back home. But she's back here with us.
And they're both from Germany, right?
They're both from Germany.
Okay, cool. So it's a very intercultural community already.
It is very much so.
Yeah. And
and the island in general is at the moment.
Sorry?
The island at the moment is very multicultural.
Really?
Very much so. With the digital nomads that we're receiving, very much so.
Cool. And is the island open? Like, due to COVID restrictions, can you travel to Madeira?
Yes. Yes,
and
we can, and there are flights available. If you come in with the COVID certificate, a vaccinated certificate, you're in. And you can do your test here as well.
Yeah.
So if you're negative, you're okay.
Cool. And because you're such a combination of a stay and co-living or co-working, what community activities do you do at your place?
The people are pretty much, because it's co-working, they do their own thing. But after hours, I mean, Fabian and Kirsten, treat the crowd. They go out on hikes. They do sunsets, sunrises, boat trips. They keep the people busy. Those that want to join, clearly.
Sure.
And then, as it is, the villa has we have a gym.
Oh. We
have an open space outside, which people enjoy just sitting and relaxing, after a day's work. But yeah, they're pretty much entertained. And then we have our evenings, which I'm not present, but I can imagine what happens. A lot of partying, but it's good.
Okay, cool.
They work hard, but they play hard.
That's the best combination, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's called balance.
Yeah, work-life balance, right?
Yes.
Okay, and since we're already talking about what's going to happen after work, what is there to do in Madeira? Like
Madeira, being an island, it offers quite a bit. We're very well known for the landscaping and the hiking tours. It's a very beautiful island, very green. The ocean, obviously, is magical. I mean, there's scuba diving, there's paragliding, we have snorkeling, we have endless activities. Sea activities, it's endless.
Yeah.
And then we have the mountain trips, we have tours, jeep tours. So it's really, it's heaven on earth. It really is.
Great. Would you say that more adventurous people would like to come to Madeira, or more touristic travelers, like family?
Years ago, I would say it was more touristic. At the moment, Madeira is being promoted as an adventure island. The tourism board is emphasizing that because that's our strong point.
Yeah.
It's the nature, it's everything. So, and it's attracting the community and the younger community every year. And so much so that we have some of them staying here for a year. And that shows you there is endless potential.
Yeah.
So I would very much say that the younger community, yes, they're becoming dominant.
Cool. And also digital nomads are coming more and more.
Very much.
How did you get, or how did Fabian maybe get the idea to change the villa, the retreat, to this co-working space? Was it because of more nomads on the island, or how did he?
No, I think what inspired him was how things were being run back home with everything being closed down. He had friends, colleagues that were totally frustrated. you know, being locked at home and just not being able to do much. And then here we had the freedom. And I mean, the people come here and it's just a total contrast. You know, when the pandemic was at its high, we here clearly we felt it, but people still had more freedom than they had back home. So, yeah, the idea there, he thought, you know, these people need to get out.
Yeah.
He found the perfect villa. We put the two and two together, and this is what we had.
Yeah. And the people had more freedom because of remote working due to the pandemic, but they didn't want to be stuck at their home working there.
Absolutely. So. It's very depressing, you know, because you're so used to your freedom, and then all of a sudden you get closed between four walls.
Yeah.
It's not easy. And then you come here, although you are, and there are restrictions, but the villa is so comfortable that you don't feel it. Yeah. I mean, we could go on hikes, we could do things where back home you weren't able to.
That's true. And the good weather, right? Or is
Absolutely.
It's always good weather.
You know, Madeira is a subtropical island, so in one day we can have 4 seasons. It does happen. Really? But in general, it's pretty much a summer island.
Okay.
It's very much so. I mean,
you say 4 seasons, so it's raining, snowing, sunshine.
I wouldn't say snowing.
Okay.
But it could be, you know, like quick rain, and then all of a sudden it clears up and it's a hot, hot day. Wow. You know, but that happens seldom. But our summers are very hot. Yeah. And our winters are mild. We walk around in t-shirts. So it's not too bad.
So it's all year the same weather.
It's pretty stable, yeah. Yeah.
Cool. And you're calling your stay Homeoffice Madeira, but also island workation. So maybe can you define the word workation, what that means?
Do you know,
for you?
Me coming from a health and wellness industry, I take workation as a balance. It's between work and vacation. And the trend nowadays is more for that. You know, people want to have a balance. Yeah. You know, we're living in a fast-paced world, and it's more demanding now. So you need to have that balance. So I would say workation is what is the future. It really is. It's here to stay. It's not a trend. It's here to stay.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, what you just said, where the idea came from to change your place, is showing that the world is going there. Because
absolutely, there's a demand.
Yeah, and they're also, because of the pandemic, being pressured into that kind of.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
I may add, even after this whole pandemic passes, the concept will still maintain, because people have tasted a bit of that freedom, and they don't want to go back to the ruts.
Yeah.
So I believe it's here to stay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and it's good.
And what do you think are the most common jobs for workationers?
You know, I'd say, well, with the digital nomads, obviously a lot of them are into the marketing. A lot of them do their own online businesses. I mean, like I said, we've had people here that have their proper office jobs, you know, and now they're able to work away from the office because their company allows it. So I think it's a diversity. It's a mix of everything.
Yeah.
Mix of everything. You know, you get people from all different walks of life that are able to work away from an office and work from anywhere.
So it's not only the digital nomads like we used to know them.
No.
It's starting to get to everyone.
No. I think it's a, you know, the digital nomads have always been categorized as the people that work on digital marketing, and they've got their own clique. But in general now, I think that digital marketing and the digital nomad concept is now wider. And it encompasses many other people, not just the younger generation either. I mean, people 30, late 30s, 40s, 50s are now working away from the office.
And what would you think that people would need as a personal requirement to go on a vacation? Like, you have to kind of be prepared for something. It's not always that the stays are like yours with very good Wi-Fi, working station. People are developing. You are probably one of the first ones going this way, that are this much prepared for people working remotely. What would you recommend people that would go on a workation that they are?
Look, I think their top priority obviously is a good internet connection. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that's what they need to work.
Yeah.
But they also need to find a comfortable living space. And it depends according to the individual. I mean, some people can work in a small room and they're comfortable. Other people need a bigger space. So it just depends on the individual. Honestly, it just does. I think it's the main worry would be probably the internet and being able to get around, which can limit people at many times. And that is the advantage we have here, because Fabian, he organizes we have cars available where people are welcome to pitch in and contribute and have the car available to get around. They don't have the hassle of having to book a car or have to go and drive down to get a car, and here we have it. So if a digital nomad comes here on his own, or anyone wanting to have a workation, he's got to come prepared in the sense that to get around the island, he will have to need a car if he wants to see the island. He's got to find his own accommodation that has good internet. But like I said, it's personal. It's what each individual wants.
Yeah.
And places are slowly understanding that they have to revamp and accommodate, because things are changing.
Yeah. And I also feel like your place is perfect for digital nomads in a way, because digital nomads are at this time mainly solo travelers, and they're not all open-minded and very brave. So they have the fear of being alone and not safe enough, and going on an island where they have this big house with a family welcoming them, where they can feel safe and they don't feel alone, but they have the privacy. In
Absolutely.
That way, it's for all the people, and it doesn't matter if they are more extrovert or introverts and open-minded, or more to themselves, or
absolutely.
Or not.
That's the advantage of joining a group like what Fabian has, because it creates a community, sense of security, and there's a lot of interaction between them. I mean, friendships, there's lasting friendships that have been built here. Business opportunities have resurged from here. It's just by interacting with people. So yes, I think the majority of people want to be part of a community.
Yeah. And they're also getting inspiration from other people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's a great thing that you're doing there.
I think so. I think, Fabian is he's the forefront of it. We run it together, but he's the head of the business. Kirsten is the soul of the business, and I'm just the supervisor.
And then there's your dog.
And then there's my dog, yeah. There's my dog.
The heart.
Yeah. Yeah, he's put a bit of weight on, It's overspoiling, but we'll work it off.
Cool. Do you have anything else to say to the digital nomads out there listening to you right now?
Look, the island is spectacular. It has all the infrastructure that digital nomads need to visit. it's a safe environment. I mean, we're staying up here in the villa. Sometimes we walk out of here, we leave the doors open. Not that we'd like to do that, but we can do that.
Yeah.
It's just very safe. So it is, without a doubt, a lovely destination. It's a flight away from major European cities. From other cities in the world, maybe 1 or 2 stopovers. So it's definitely, without a doubt, it's one of the places that you have to visit.
Yeah.
You know,
That's very beautiful words.
no, it is, without a doubt.
So thank you much for being here today. For everyone,
No, it's a great pleasure.
For everyone who's out there wanting to go to Madeira right now, as
I'm
much
sure
as
they
I
are.
wanted
I'm
now,
sure they are.
you can.
It's a pity that Fabian couldn't talk and Kirsten, because there's only one headpiece. But I think I pretty much summed it up.
Totally.
Yeah.
And everyone who wants to talk to Fabian or to Kristen, I'm sure you can get in touch.
Yes, absolutely. Their details.
Page.
Absolutely. They're on Instagram. They're all over.
Cool. Awesome.
You'll be able to get hold of them.
Cool.
Good.
Okay, so have a great day. Enjoy.
Yes, thank you very much.
And
thank you very much.
I'm hoping to have more photos of you that we can repost so everyone can see more of you.
Good.
So,
no, you will, without a doubt.
Cool. So everyone will keep in touch with you and us. So have a good day. Bye-bye.
Yeah, good. Thanks. Bye. 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 Bye.